probably into high school, when I was transitioning from high school into college, that I started to explore writing and picked up a guitar. And I'd never had any lessons on a guitar, but since I kind of already started being creative on the piano, I could just learn like a few chords on the guitar and then just kind of mess with voices and do whatever. I still don't know anything about the guitar technically. I know chord names and rhythms and stuff. I also played some drums, so that helped a lot. You know, between the three instruments, I was able to develop some rhythm and just kind of get a feel for music on instruments and stuff. And then all the while I've been singing. My family's really musical, so we just grew up around music. My parents were, players and singing together, and so when we were kids, we have video of my little sister and I singing when we were just, tiny, like 3 years old. So we just kind of grew up doing it, and then, in college I started listening to more bands. I started getting into a music scene in Arkansas, same one that you were in,
right?
And so I started just kind of immersing myself in the scene of, people who were doing more songwriting, from point A to the end of the song, whatever that is.
Yeah.
They were, crafting songs.
But I think the first time I heard of you, is you played drums for a punk band.
Yeah.
And I played bass for a punk band.
Yeah.
And I don't think we ever played any shows. Maybe we played a couple shows together. I don't really remember. But I remember when Deas Vail came around, the singer of that punk band, or the drummer for that punk band is singing in this band now. Yeah. And he's out of this world. Like almost people didn't know. When did you start performing?
I'm just shy.
On your own? I'm just
kind of shy. I'm an introvert, so I never really thought, I want to be the front man, I want to be the tip of the sword for this band, I always want to sit behind the cymbals and drums and just kind of have a blast back there,
It's the best
so much
possible
fun.
Yeah.
And I loved the drums, and I got to play loud and fast in a punk band.
Yeah.
And at that time, that's what I wanted to do, so that's what we did. And it was so fun. But then, at the end of that band, as we were transitioning out of that, I was picking up the guitar and writing more. And in college, I just started playing out a little bit at the school, at Arkansas Tech, where I went to school for a few years. I started playing out at different things, like out on the lawn, like they have little events and stuff where a bunch of bands, I stayed close to, I kept in touch with some of the bands that we met through the previous group that I was with.
Right.
So, I'd just jump on a show or something. But it is just like little things here and there, just to play. And so I got a little bit of a feel for it, and that's how I met Ruben. And that's how we met Bobby, our first bass player, and we played around with some other drummers, and then Laura and I met at similar times. So we kind of all came together at the same time. And Deas Vail was never something that we thought, let's make a career decision here. No, we just got together and played music and then started playing. We played the coffee shop Higher Grounds there in Russellville, Arkansas.
I remember that, yeah.
We played that, once a month or something, and it just kind of snowballed.